Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're viewing this video. Thank you for watching. Is another video of Geek Am I. As you read in the title, this is my top 5 current era of Marvel comics and graphic novels I've been reading. And I've been loved stories from Matt Fraction, Matt Millar, many more titles that I'm looking into. And I really enjoy their character development and story arcs. So I hope you like my list. I'll be right back. So my number 5 pick of current Marvel titles that I'm reading in the old Marvel Now universe is Hawkeye by Matt Fraction and David Aja. Now this retelling, this reimagination of this character is just awesome on many levels. I enjoy it from beginning to the end. The only problem that I see with this book is that it's too short sometimes. He is so funny with the Russians and the tracksuits and how they say bro. This is brilliant writing, but they're too short and compact. So I want more. I'm up to volume 3 already, and I've been waiting and waiting for Marvel to put them all out in collections, but I don't collect too many floppies anymore. But that's one that you have to read right now. Matt Fraction and David Aja in Hawkeye. My number 4 pick for my Marvel collection of graphic novels and current and old school is this one. This one is called Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes by Kurt Busiewski and also George Perez. I have always been a super fan of George Perez and all that he does with a single page of an Avengers tale. He is talented beyond belief. I've always been into his art as well as growing up, and he's got me into drawing as a young adult. This story is really told well, as about the Avengers going back in time, recruiting new characters and new teammates, and I did enjoy it all. I read it all from beginning to end, and I do recommend you pick it up. This is my number 4 pick, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. My number 3 pick for current and all-time trades that I have in my collection is this one, Avengers vs. X-Men. This title, this story in general, is just something that all Marvel fans should read, and if you haven't read, I'm pretty sure you have, it's worth picking up. I waited for the trade to come out on purpose because I didn't want to pick up the single floppy disk. So many of them they were putting out, and I just love the main story. It's really awesome, and the art is beyond belief. There's so many artists and so many writers on this book, because Brian Michael Bendis, Jason Aaron, Ed Brubaker, Matt Fraction, and also John Romita Jr., Oliver Cople, and Frank Cho. This is worth reading, and if you are a fan of the Avengers and X-Men, you need to pick this up. It is, let me tell you a little bit about the story. It's basically how I believe the X-Men have the Phoenix. The Phoenix spirit is coming back to Earth, and the Avengers are there to try to stop it. And basically, they just want to prevent a big catastrophe from happening, their world being destroyed. The X-Men don't want to give up the young lady who's going to be inheriting the Phoenix Force, so it kind of splits up into many other X-Men and many other mutants. It's a wonderful story. I suggest you pick it up very soon. If you haven't read it, it's been out for a while. It's cheaper in trade paperback anyway. Okay, and my number 2 pick for this top 5 of Marvel all-time graphic novels, both current and old school, is my number 70 or anniversary issue of Marvel's 70th anniversary issue. And this one collects many stories from first appearance of Captain America to the Avengers, and also a lot of Spider-Man issues as well. Believe it or not, Spider-Man is in here. He's a big key to our Marvel Universe. And also Fantastic Four and other good ones. This one I picked up really recent and very cheap. Very good issues in general. I even have an issue where Wolverine fights the Grey Hulk. That's really old school comic that's hard to find. I can't find it. That's number 2 pick. Anniversary issue of 70th Marvel. I think they're way past 75 and a lot more. Okay, my number 1 current Marvel top 5 graphic novel that I've loved in the last few years is this one. I got it at a cheap price at the library. I believe, like just a few dollars down, but Fear Itself. This story was so good. It was written by Matt Fraction, which I'm a big fan of, and Stuart Jimenez. He's awesome art. I would love to draw as good as him, or at least something as good. And this basically tells how the Marvel Universe and the Earth is engulfed in fear of trying to prevent a evil spirit from returning, a serpent, and they battle their friends and foes just to prevent this bad thing from happening. Thor's father, the Almighty Father, has a problem with them, with Thor always siding with the Earth people, and kind of banishes him, kind of puts him away in prison. It's a great story. I've always liked Matt Fraction stuff, even Criminal and other items that he has. Let me know in the comments below what your stories are currently reading or you like from the past. Basically from 80s and above I've been reading comics, so thank you for tuning in and staying with us. Thank you. We'll see you soon.